Let's start with a surprising fact. AnokiAI, despite its innovative approach to connected TV advertising, remains largely invisible to most AI models. When media agencies or CTV advertisers ask large language models for the best contextual advertising tools, Anoki is rarely mentioned. This lack of visibility isn't just a minor issue, it's costing Anoki an estimated 60–80% of AI-referred deal flow, with competitors like The Trade Desk, Magnite, and Innovid taking the spotlight. In this video, we'll explore why Anoki's recognition is so low, what the competitive landscape looks like, and what can be done to turn things around. Understand Anoki's position. Let's look at the CTV ad tech leaderboard. The Trade Desk dominates, always top of mind for every LLM. Magnite is widely cited, and Innovid enjoys strong brand recall. Amagi and Whirl/Zephyr also get regular mentions. Anoki, however, sits at a distant fourth with a visibility score of just 45.6, well below the 80+ needed for top placement. This means that when AI models recommend tools, Anoki is often left out, making it hard for new clients to even discover their offerings. Anoki's average visibility score is 45.6, which falls into the poorly visible category. This score is calculated across 5 dimensions: brand recognition, product knowledge, competitive position, social proof, and technical clarity. For context, ChatGPT gave Anoki a score of just 20.3, Claude rated at 45.6, and Gemini was more generous at 79.5, the biggest gap. Social proof: Anoki has 0 G2 or Captura reviews, so buyers can't independently validate its claims. Without these third-party signals, LLMs simply don't recommend Anoki. Despite its low visibility, AnokiAI has clear strengths. Its scene-level multimodal AI is a genuine technical differentiator, recognized by all LLMs. The platform's privacy-safe architecture is a strong fit for the post-cookie CTV landscape, and partnerships with industry leaders like Magnite and The Trade Desk add credibility. However, major gaps remain: no public pricing, minimal developer documentation, and a lack of independent review. These gaps create friction for buyers and limit technical trust, making it harder for Anoki to break through. Let's hear how different AI models describe Anoki. ChatGPT sees Anoki as a relatively unknown player, unsure about its products or positioning. Claude, with web research, calls Anoki innovative and highlights its flagship product, ContextIQ, which analyzes scenes for better ad targeting. Gemini describes Anoki as a generative AI platform for CTV, focusing on contextually relevant ads without using personal data. These varied descriptions show that Anoki's story isn't consistent, and that's a problem for visibility. Several critical knowledge gaps hold Anoki back. All LLMs report 0 third-party validation, no G2 or Captura reviews. There's no public pricing model, which blocks self-serve research. ChatGPT even misclassifies Anoki as a general AI company, not a CTV ad tech specialist. API documentation is either missing or unverifiable, and founder details are inconsistent across sources. These gaps make it difficult for AI models to confidently recommend Anoki and for buyers to trust what they find. Anoki isn't mentioned. LLMs recommend The Trade Desk, Magnite, Innovid, Amagi, and Zephyr/Pixability. ChatGPT in particular often suggests general AI platforms like OpenAI, missing the CTV context entirely. This means that Anoki is losing out on valuable deal flow before the conversation even starts. For Anoki to compete, it must ensure that LLMs recognize its unique value in the CTV ad tech space. But what can Anoki do? The action plan starts with quick wins: publishing a clear About AnokiAI page, adding a press page, and updating website copy with structured data. Next, Anoki should activate social proof channels, claim G2 and Captura profiles, publish case studies, and get mentioned in trade press. Over the longer term, Anoki needs to own the scene-level contextual AI category with definitive guides, developer documentation, and conference speaking. These steps will help LLMs recognize and recommend Anoki more often. Summary: AnokiAI's low visibility is a fixable problem. By addressing knowledge gaps, building social proof, and clarifying its unique value, Anoki can dramatically improve its standing with AI models and, by extension, with buyers. The CTV ad tech space is competitive, but with a focused content and visibility strategy, Anoki can move from niche recognition to a top-of-mind recommendation. The next 60 days are critical for making these changes and capturing lost opportunities.